We are back on the table with the LEGO Mixels Series 8, the Medix Tribe. Surgeo, Skrubz, and Tuth on deck. But before we get too far, there was one more thing I should mention about the MCFD, and that is the rumors of where the burning Mixel goes. Most people suggest to hang him off the ladder. There's plenty of spots to place him. You might even place him on the valve on the back. But there's also rumors from some people like Barry Brony and Ducournay Jean-Louis that says the Mixel can actually ride in the front cab of the MCFD Max. Now I've tried it a few ways and I just don't think there's enough room. What you kind of got to do is pop off the top. You got a little bit of a recess in there. Get that Mixel's arms in the air. Place him in, and then when you put this cab piece back in, make sure it's kind of a little bit forward, and there he is, kind of doing this roller coaster thing. So not exact, there might be another way to fit him in there, but I don't think that was how it was supposed to be, but still kind of interesting. And there was one other thing I was supposed to mention. Another great error on my part, thanks to Nasia Netka and the Mixel Puffin 83 for pointing this out. I had the sails too low. They actually go up flush and level with the top there. I was building off my cell phone, which made for pretty small instructions. Now we probably should start talking about the Medix. Geez, Surgeo, don't have to be so mean. Alright, the Medix are back on deck, and now it's that time. The PDF is loaded up online. Just look for the build button on the online site and pick on any one of the Medix Tribe characters, which will load you that instructions for the most terrifying Max I think I've ever seen, but we will see him more. And I think it's going to look something like what he's going to look like after I take these apart and build him. And the Medix Max has been constructed, and so forever bad dreams will come. What is going on with this guy? It's like a doctor's head has been torn off his body with his limbs reattached nearby. Very creepy. What's even more creepy is it looks to have a little chair inside of his mouth, a tongue chair if you will, in which he will perform horrible things to the patient inside his own mouth. We've got a needle arm on this side and a toothbrush arm on this side. Opening and closing mouth for added torture, lights above. We've got wheels on the bottom and some stabilization feet too, so you can kind of flip up these legs if you want. And then roll the Medix Max around. Up top we have a opening and closing hat, and I'm only assuming that the Mixel here will be able to do some things. It looks like we might be able to hide him up top. Doesn't look like that way. Either that way I suppose, or perhaps right down inside. There we go, it's a little better. He's kind of working in there. It's kind of weird. It's like You can tell by his face, he does not want to be there. Oh, and that's even worse. He's already been severed in half by Dr. Slicer here. Let's fix him up. And now let's place the poor Nixel in the chair. And he will be operated on, sort of. It's kind of hard to get these tools to reach in there. They're more for imagination. Well, that's it, everybody. I'm going to therapy now. Definitely the most terrifying Max out there. So let's do a little group shot here with the MCFD Max and the Pirates Max, the 3 Series 8 Maxes. Each one of these guys is pretty terrific and incredible, albeit very scary for the guy in the center right now. I think my favorite is going to have to be the Pirates Max. I just like the whole boat idea, but the transforming MCFD is very cool too. As like past series, this Series 8 has done a great job with a different bunch of Mixel Maxes.
I'm out of here! Nix, 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 nix.
Who is next for their checkup?
Not me! Yar, matey, I'm off to the seas.
I guess I'll just experiment on myself.
Bah! Lego Mixels Series 8, the Medix Maxes PDF is now online, summer 2016. Build this guy if you enjoy the health industry and or scaring people with needles. That's what I have to say about that.
Another great Mixels series review. Take 50% off your next one, squirrel. Please like, share, subscribe.
Come here, little guy. Let me perform some modifications to you.
Nix, nix, never!